Hi. See if anyone gets on, but I doubt it because there's only a few of you on this group, and I didn't want to go live out across the whole of Facebook because I'd have been super nervous. So I might as well just get cracking because I doubt any of you're probably all really busy, but you'll see it pop up later. So I thought I'd just do a quick live, my first live. Nervous. And excuse me, I don't have a phone stand, so it's sort of being propped up with lots of things. So if it falls down, sorry. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but I've become a unique presenter. And last night I had no sleep. Went to sleep at 5 o'clock, and then I was up and down after that. And as you can tell, the bags are real. The struggle is real. So I thought I would show you what I do in order to get rid of the bags. So you can try it yourself. Because a lot of us work hard and we don't have time to be faffing around and so on. We just want to get out the door and look reasonably like we're half alive, not dead like I am right now. Yeah. I'm doing a Facebook Live, Isabel. I'll be down in a minute. That's why I blocked the door, because I don't want people coming in and out. Can you just wait? I'll be down in a bit. So I've just put some primer on. Because as Alice says, it's a crime not to prime. But also, you know, it does give you a good base for makeup to adhere to. So it is important. It just makes those pores a little bit less obvious and so on. So that's the primer. And then we've got this. This is the Skin Perfection Concealer. And I have to say, it's brilliant. It sticks to your imperfections so well that you don't have to worry about it coming off or anything like that. It is on your face for the entire day, which is something us ladies need a lot of the time. So I just put a small amount on the back of my hand, and then I just find the areas. I have to get a mirror actually. Find the areas that I need to sort out. So like under the eye, so down into a triangle. Try not to put too much on because only a tiny little bit is needed and it goes so far. So under the eye. I always do around the nose because I don't know if you can see, but it's always very red around. Sort of, I've got a lot of broken veins around my nose, so I always do around my nose, and then you know, like the zits. So I just cover up all the zits. So this just goes on over the bottom. Then we find a brush and just brush it out a bit. So already you can see the bags are a lot less than they were, which in my opinion is a win-win. Because nobody wants to look like they've not slept in weeks. And trust me, that's how I looked. So that's just instantly got rid of 90% of the imperfections on my skin. I mean, I haven't gone over everything, but then I'll go in with a foundation. Now, I don't have the unique foundation at the moment. And at the moment my skin's not too bad, so I don't want to put full coverage on, so I'm actually using Rimmel London's BB cream Radiant, but it's a SPF 50, so it just gives you that sun protection, especially for me being a ginge. So just go in with this over the top. Yeah, I didn't think anyone was going to jump on. Everyone's got lives to lead, but I just thought I'd get this done. So you guys, I hope you can hear me, because I've got a fan whirring in the background and the window open. So you can probably hear a load of seagulls. Now, it's so hot outside, I don't want to put a crap load of makeup on, do you know what I mean? I'm sure you lot all feel the same, you know, you don't want to be putting plastering makeup all over your face in this heat. It's just not a good idea. Nearly there. Make sure you always go down your neck, because with foundation it never matches your skin fully. So the last thing you want to do is just do your face and not go down your neck slightly, because that then helps again hide the fact you're wearing foundation. You know, it needs to look as if you're not really wearing any. You don't want it to look obvious that you've got foundation on. So you go down the neck. I would say that's it. I've put way too much on the back of my hand, as usual. And that's that. 1 second, I'm just going to grab a baby one. So wipe that off. And as you can see, I'm starting to look a little bit more like I've slept. This Radiance, that BB cream, has got a slight sheen to it, so it gives you that sort of dewy look. But I've got a trick for getting rid of that if you don't want that dewy sort of look. So I'm feeling like my eyebrows are all right today, so I'm not going to bother putting any eyebrow stuff on, because, you know, I'll do that if I'm going out or whatever. But I'm not going to do that if I don't need to, if it's not necessary. So if you want to, you can then go in and pop some eyeshadow on. Again, I don't think I need any. If you wanted to, if you just wanted to mute some yellow tones, then there's the Unique Indiscreet pressed powder, which is pretty much skin colour. So that would just basically get rid of the imperfections. So I haven't put any foundation or BB cream across my eyelids. But then again, like I said, I don't feel I need it. And then we've got, I would suggest, after you've used the Perfecting Concealer, I would suggest, if you want to have like eyeliner or anything like that, but again, it's too hot, I don't really want to. You've got the Moon Precision Pencil, which is smudge proof, so you put it on, it won't budge all day, which is really, really good. But I just want to show you sort of my skin look, really. I mean, I've put a tiny bit of mascara on, but I'll do that in a sec. So the next thing that I do, so that your makeup doesn't budge and so that you have that sort of natural sort of look, is I go in with the, I haven't even shown you, hi Fiona, hi, I'm just showing you guys like what I do for my skin, like in this weather. And I don't know if you can see, but I've had zero sleep. What I've done so far is I have gone in with the Mineral Touch foundation, and it's a concealer. So what I've done is I've gone under my eyes, because they were really, really baggy. You get to watch this back later and it will look, you'll see. So I've gone in underneath the eyes, and I don't know if you get it as well, but I get quite a lot of red around sort of the nose area where, hey, look, I'm sweating, where the veins are breaking, and I've got a couple of outbreaks. So I've just popped that on, and I was just saying that I don't actually have any of the Unique foundation at the moment, but in this heat I don't want to wear a full foundation, so I've been using the BB cream. It's the Rimmel BB Radiance cream, which has got an SPF 20 in it, so you're protected from the sun, but it's like a tinted moisturiser, so it just takes away, it gives you a nice smooth finish. And that's as far as I got so far, but excuse me, it's so hot today. I'm sure you know anyway. And now I'm going in with the Touch Behold translucent setting powder, because in this heat your face basically melts off. Doesn't matter how good your makeup is, it really does. So you just use some of that Behold setting powder and you just literally pop it all over your face, and I tell you what, it doesn't budge. There's a video that I put up yesterday of me going through my kit, and I used it on the back of my hand, and I put some lippy on. I don't know if you've seen that video, Aviona, but put some lippy on the back of my hand, and then I used this translucent powder over half of it, and then I tried to smudge it, and that half that I put the translucent powder on wouldn't budge, it wouldn't move. I don't know if you can see now, it's starting to matte my face so I don't look all shiny and like I'm really sweaty, and that's again something that you need in this weather. You don't want to be looking like you're really hot and sweaty mess. But I do also like having a slight sheen. Because I don't think it looks natural that you've got no shine at all, but there you go, like it's completely matted my face, and that will mean that my makeup now doesn't budge, but it hasn't changed the colour of my foundation or anything like that because it's translucent. So this is I have to say, this is probably a must-have in my makeup kit. But anyway, the next thing, so to give you that sort of, like I said, that slight glow, you've got the Beachfront Bronzer in Sunset. Now, I really like this because I don't know if you can see, it's not like an orangey bronzer, and for my skin tone, orangey bronzer, I'd look insane. So what I actually do with this is I actually use it as a bit of contouring, just to give me that sort of chiselled look, because, you know, mums and double chins and trying to hide the double chin. So yeah, I just go in underneath, sort of along the, if you can see already, it's only subtle. I don't want it to be too in your face. So just there, little bit underneath the neck. And I was saying, when you put on your foundation, always make sure you go down the neck, because sometimes you can look like you've got two different coloured, your neck's a different colour from your head, which is insane, because no foundation's a pure match, is it? So yeah, then we go sort of across the top. So it's basically wherever the shade would hit your face is where you would go in with the bronzer, or this is where I go in. So it's sort of like it contours, it just gives you that, I don't know if you can see it, it's ever so subtle, but it's just pulled in my cheeks, and it's just giving me that shading underneath the chin when you've got a bit of a double chin when you smile. So that's that bit, and then all I do is, again, I haven't got a blusher with Unique, but so I've got a Revolution one, and I just little tiny bit, because only a tiny bit goes a long way, over the cheeks. Oh look. I just rub it in. You just want it over the apple of your cheek, just to give you that pop of colour, so you look like you've gone on a little spill. I look like a clown now. So yeah, just this pop of colour. And then the last thing that I will use, or I will do, is I will go in with the Unique A La Mode Cream Luminizer. This is in Benevolent, and I have to say, again, this is really good because you can just carry it in. It's like a lippy. You can carry it in your handbag. And all I do, again, just for that healthy glow, is I just go here, here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit on the chin, and a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Okay, and then all I do is, you can use a brush or you can use your hand, whatever you see fit. Hi Alice, you've nearly it's nearly over. But yeah, so I've just put some Benevolent on my face just to give it that highlighted sort of look. And it's just about basically hiding those bags and making yourself look like you've got a real fresh face. So I've put the Benevolent on, and I'm just buffering it off across the bottom of the chin, across the Cupid's bow, which I'm still sweating through, by the way. And I've already put the translucent setting powder on underneath so that you've got that sort of glow, but that it's not too matte and it's not too shiny. It's taken the shine off, but you've given yourself a deliberate, healthy shine, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And then the last thing that I'll do today, because it's so hot and because it's so sticky, is I will go in with my Moonstruck Epic mascara. Now, this is a must, and I'm sure Alice will agree with me. This is a must in everybody's makeup bag or, you know, handbag. This, you just have to put like 1 or 2 coats on and your eyelashes look like you've got fakies. It is the best eye mascara ever. So just in we go. And the nice thing is it coats all your lashes individually. So you're not going to end up with that horrible, you know, clunky sort of look. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Look, I'm touching my... Look, it's that long, it's touching my eyelid. But yeah, so it just gives you that pop. I mean, it's... Oh, I can't really... Because I'm looking... There you go. I can see it myself when I've got eye level, so I hope you can see that. So just a little bit there. A little bit on the other lash. Just to give you that eye-open, awake look, because I haven't felt awake pretty much all day. Really haven't felt awake at all. So, ow, on the eyes, like so. And if you've done what I've done, where I've put a load of mascara on my eyelid, then you just get a Q-tip or like a cotton bud and just buff that off, rub that off, and then maybe a little bit on the bottom lashes just to give you that real wakey eye look. Sorry guys. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do today, but it just gives you that, oh, she hasn't just got out of bed. And the other thing I will do, I'll just show you in a second. I'm hoping I've got it out of my handbag. I really hope I've got it out of my handbag. Otherwise I'll be doing a little run across the bedroom floor. So there's that. I haven't got it out of my handbag. Hang on a second. I'm back. And then the last thing is the lip bonbon. So I don't want to put lippy on. This is just literally a lip balm just to give your lips that nice soft feeling and keep them moisturised for the rest of the day so they don't dry out in this heat. And that, my friends, is that. So that's me now. Very quickly done. So I look less like I died. So I will do, I've got a picture of me before, half asleep, and I'll put a picture of me up now that I'm finished. But thank you for tuning in, guys. This is my first live, so really nice of you. And yeah, if you want to find out about any of the bits and pieces, there's so many. I can always send you a link and you can have a look through the products if anything sort of jumped out at you. But also at some point I will like do a mask video and stuff like that and things like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your Sunday because work tomorrow. But yeah, see you later, guys. Thank you.